What's up, folks? Jake with Catapult Safety Solutions. Today, bringing you another product review. Another product by Soundoff Signal out of Hudsonville, Michigan. This light right here is part of their mpower Fascia series. This is their 4x2. Now this light right here, this configuration is set up in tricolor. And this one is red, amber, and white. But these lights come in a single color, dual color, or tri-colors. Now a little about this light and the configuration. These lights come in 3 different mounting options. They come in a screw mount, so on each side there's little wings or tabs that allow you to just screw this light into the surface. A stud mount, which this one is, and on the back of the light there's the 2 bolts you screw onto the surface. And then the last option is an adhesive mount. And the adhesive mount, and I'll show you on another one of their series. This is the 4-inch series, but they put a 3M vehicle adhesive. Basically, it's a double-sided tape that's very sticky and allow you to mount it directly to the surface without minimum drilling or screwing into that surface. It'll just stick. And they did a lot of testing, and the 3M vehicle adhesive that they came up with, they found was the best for the application. So that's the other configuration for mounting. Now the 4x2 series, the dimensions are all about the same. They're roughly 4 inches in length, 1.5 inches in height, and just under a 1/2 inch in depth. Now the exception is the screw mount that has the 2 little prongs off to the side. That's going to roughly bring it about to 4.5 inches. But even at the depth of less than 1/2 inch, again, makes this light very versatile in its application setting. A lot of installers are placing them under the rear hatch of SUVs, providing a very slim profile on license plates, on grills, along the sides, next to running boards. You name it, these lights can pretty much fit it, and fit it well. Now if you look close enough at this light, you can see the individual LED colors embedded within, basically on the circuit board back there. With a 4x2, you're basically getting a total of 12 LED diodes per color. And you can tell, I mean, up, down, left, right, you can count, you're going to be getting 12 of them. Now, one of the most unique features about the mpower series line, the Fascia lines, is Soundoff Signal partnered with Dow Corning out in Michigan to create what they refer to as a ClearDuty, basically lens. Now, this lens and this entire setup, it's squishy. It's not just a polycarbonate lens. This is squishy. It gives some give. And the reasoning behind that was durability against road debris. If something hits it, it will deflect it instead of potentially damaging, breaking the polycarbonate lens. So this resists basically scratches, dings, everything like that. But also does a lot better in very cold temperatures as well. This this ClearDuty, being it has that give, will allow it to less chance of breaking in very cold environments. When it comes to polycarbonates and plastics, when it's extremely cold, they become very brittle. So when it is hit, a greater chance of breaking. Not the case with this. Like I said, Soundoff did a very extensive test with this. There's a couple of YouTube videos out there from Soundoff that show basically the torture test this light went through. Show them get pebbles shot at it, heat, cold. Like I said, they ran these lights through the ringer to develop this ClearDuty line. And each light is, like I said, extremely bright. The lens in there, if you can tell, it's kind of magnified. It's kind of like a dome that magnifies out. Just kind of like a magnifying glass, basically giving that extra punch. And I'll show you here in a little bit. Turn this on. It really is versatile and visible at many different angles. I say one of the downfalls of this light is this connector. As the smaller mpower series, they have just a flat back, as you could see earlier. This one is the only one that has this kind of large stud mount, or this large quick mount connection to the back, unless you go into their higher series. But when it comes to just a smaller series, this is the only one that has this. It is nice because it is a quick disconnect, so if there's something wrong with the light, you just disconnect it from here, pull it out, plug it back in, and quick plug and play. But instead of, like I said, pulling out the whole wiring harness, finding where it's connected, cutting it, resplicing it, whatever you gotta do. So that feature is nice, but you do have to compensate for this kind of larger hole, I should say. I kind of like to refer to as this light baby got some back going on, so you do have to compensate. I think you have to drill about a 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch size hole, just to allow this wiring harness to pass through. You can see the breathable membrane in there, so it will allow moisture and everything to evaporate out and not necessarily get in. A very versatile light, like I said, very bright, multiple different options, has basically 2 different lighting modes to it. You can, I'll light it up here in a second. You go from a warning pattern to a steady burn. These lights also offer a little bit of flexibility. On Soundoff Signal's chart, or lighting chart, they list the different flash patterns, but they have 4 different function tables that you can basically put this light in, and each wire is programmed to do something different. One cool feature is you could have this basically a steady white illuminating while still having a flash pattern going. And I'll try to put that in there as well. This light is very versatile, offers brake pop, reduced intensity. Like I said, it's a very versatile light, extremely bright for what it is, and very reasonably priced. The mpower series, they do have a very good product for the price that you're getting. The single color in this, you're probably looking around here from $130, $135. go to dual color, I think it's about 25-30 bucks extra, so right around that 150 to 160 mark. And then most places get into the tricolor, you're looking about $45 to $50 more, so anywhere from 165 to 175, possibly 180, like I said, but still very reasonable price for what this light offers, what this light can do, and basically the output of this light. Like I said, if you had this, you're not going to be disappointed. It's, like I said, extremely bright. A lot of different mounting options to fit your needs. Like I said, easily programmable and easy to hook up. I mean, they give you about a 10-12 inch wiring harness to come out the back. Again, very, very well designed product by Soundoff. And like I said, it doesn't compromise on the lighting intensity. You get a ton of punch, not only from the sides, but also direct on, and it also provides that distance punch. With this ClearDuty technology and the lens, what that's in it, it's almost a combination of a TIR technology that gives you that distance punch and a linear technology in the lens that gives it that off axis. Now, also a lot of lights that you find or will see, they have like the vertical patterns going up and down on the polycarbonate lens for that light distribution. This does not. Like I said, it's strictly I mean, it's like I said, this is completely flat surface, and it relies on the reflectors in there, similar to the linear lens of Whalen. Like I said, they have that curvature light in there, but this one, like I said, is more an oval per light head, or per each LED. And like I said, it gives a tremendous output, an off angle for what it is. So enough with kind of my rambling. Let's turn this baby on and show you what it can do. Alright folks, here's the light in all its glory. This one's flashing, it's tricolor, red, amber, white. Scene light in here is kind of drawing out a little bit of the intensity of the light, and like I said, this you don't get the full effect of this light on camera. It is extremely, extremely bright. And like I said, it's very visible from off axis. Here a little bit later in the video, I'll kind of show a little bit demonstration of that. Switched up flash pattern. Now this is for dual color, obviously, red amber. And when you go through the other features, like I said, this is the part I was kind of showing earlier. See if the camera can pick it up. But you can see it's illuminating white, but still flashing away on the red amber. I know it's, like I said, it's hard to pick up with this light. Let me see if I can get a little bit different angle here. Some wires are running around on me. Again, the bottom is illuminating white, top is still flashing away. So for example, if you need scene lighting or maybe a little step light, you show a little ground illumination or anything, if you got a tall rig or side step and come into dark area, you don't want to step into a puddle, a hazard, something like that. I mean, this light offers that ability as well. Alright, I'm going to demonstrate trying to put it into a different function table. Assuming the light's going to pick up on it. It's been good so far at picking up the rust, so let's begin. Now, see it flashed. that indicates it's in function table 1. And by just connecting the red wire to power, black wire to ground, this function table for those wire configurations is flashing in tricolor. Let's try this again. Like I said, it's kind of tricky. Well, alright, now it flashed in table number 2. And this one is flashing away dual color. And like I said, just do it one more time. Now function table number 3. Also, like I said, this wiring setup is flashing on tricolor. Down. Now you're in table 4. Flashing away dual color. But like I said, the other wires offer their own setup. And now we're back in table 1. Like I said, I'll throw the chart in this video too, kind of showing that different setup. Feel free to pause on it, zoom in, kind of take a look at it. Now, like I said, there's 15 different programmable flash patterns. Again, throw the table into the video, kind of give a demonstration of the flash patterns. Again, dual purpose, connect one wire to warning, another one to like a steady burn if you want. And I'll kind of pick this up to kind of show that, I mean, this is pretty much, I mean, as far as the side you're going to get. And, I mean, it's still having an effect on the camera. At this angle, say off-center, you know, vehicle placement, I mean, you're still getting quite a bit of punch. Vertically, even, I mean, you're still getting it. Most lights, when you put them vertical, they're not designed to be vertically mounted unless the lens on them has the grooves or the pattern set up to be able to provide that off-axis vertical. I mean, horizontal, vertical, this light's still giving out quite a bit of punch pretty much at any angle that's thrown at it. So again, the versatility of this light is incredible. Now, as you can see, light's flashing away in all of its glory in the tricolor. I do have, like I said, scene lighting down here a little bit to provide a little bit darker environment, but day, night, whatever, it still provides that great punch of light from direct on or off axis. Now, I'm going to put power to the other mode wire, and it's going to provide that steady burn of white light. So again, you can see the intensity of that light, direct on, off axis. This light is going to provide the versatility, whether it's to the front for a little bit of front takedown or flood, set on the rocker panels of a vehicle, provide a little puddle lighting, or left or right flood lighting or alley lighting for the sides, or placing this onto the rear of the vehicle and providing that scene lighting to the rear, even hooking it up to a backup light or backup wires, or even just a switch and everything, hook on when you're backing up, provide that lighting for your vehicle to the back. It's going to do this. It's very bright, very intense. You should not be disappointed with this light. Soundoff did an amazing job. They spent plenty of time and money into the research of this, and even just the mpower series in general. But the 4x2, you will not be disappointed in this light. But again, across the board, most of the mpower series, you shouldn't be disappointed. Again, folks, Jake with Godapult Safety Solutions. I want to say thank you for watching another video of mine during this product review of the Soundoff Signal 4x2 mpower light head. If you have any questions, comments, feel free down bottom below. Throw them in the comment section. I'll do my best to get to them as soon as I can. Or don't forget to hit that like button and also subscribe button for future video reviews. I can say I got more product reviews coming up from Phoenix Industries, some of their newer lights out there. A few of them not really seen that much on the internet, and also more coming from other brands as well. So hit that subscribe button. You'll get alerts for future videos. Again, feel free, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to reach out to me. Again, thank you once again. This is Jake, signing off. Got Pulse Safety Solutions.